guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie from Beauty Mind Spirit, and I wanted to talk about Younique pigments with you. I have just started to play around with pigments finally after having them for several months. My friend Brenna sent them to me. Hi Brenna! She wanted me to try them out before I decided to sell Younique, and so I have finally dived in. I'm so happy that I did, and also kind of mad at myself for not doing it sooner because they're so beautiful and I love the eye look that I created with this. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the pigments, and then the tutorial to work with some of them. I'm just doing like a very simple eye look for you guys. Will be later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get down to these pigments. So I was sent several different pigments to try, and then I was sent one pigment for blush. When you order a pigment, it will come in a little box like this. Out comes this cute little tube, and it's like a little cube. This is the color Dignified, which is a really pretty green color. It has a little stopper that goes inside that helps the pigment from getting all over the place, and then inside the little stopper is a sticker that you peel off. Just sifts the product so it doesn't again become a hot mess and get all over the place and you lose half your pigments, because who's been there with me? I've definitely had that experience before. What I like to do, and you'll see me do this in the tutorial, is I'll tap it into the actual cap, and then I'll dip my brush in there and wipe it around, because you can like rinse out the caps and it just keeps everything really mess free. They have shimmery shadows and they also have matte shadows. I did a matte eye look today, but I'm going to be doing something in another video using some of these shimmery colors, because you can use these pigments for so many different things, like nail polish. You can make them look really vibrant by using like a Max Fix Plus spray when you use your brush and then tap it into the pigment. It's like bam, really bright vibrant colors. Some of the lighter pink colors you can use as like a blush. I mean, there's just countless things you can do with it. It's just wonderful, and they're really good products. And of course, since it's Younique, all of the products that they make are organic and natural and cruelty free, so it's a really good brand to be involved with because of those reasons alone. So the colors that I have, I'm just going to go through the color ranges. Okay, so the first color I'm swatching for you is the pink color. This is Sassy. It's really metallic and pretty and just catches the light beautifully. Again, these pigments are wonderful and there's a lot of color payoff. Okay, the next color is the green color. This one is called Dignified. This one is really pretty. You can sheer it out kind of like how I did, or you can darken it up even more. That is beautiful. Wow. The third color is Beautiful, which is that really pretty medium brown that I was talking about. I use that in my crease in the look. It's super smooth and it's very easy to blend and work with, and that's what I really liked about that color. This one is called Infatuated. This is the darker taupey brown that I also put in my eye look today. Super pretty. The next color is Precious, which is the blue. Oh wow. That's super pigmented. Sorry, I'm kind of going crooked. Crooked with my swatches. It almost has like a slight, almost tiny bit of purple, but it's mainly blue. And that one's also matte. And then this color right here is called Naive. It's like a very subtle glow. It comes off kind of sheen even though it's supposedly matte. That's really interesting. So anyway, that's Naive. This is the blush, and this is called Scandalous. That would be a really pretty lip color, and of course because it's a pigment you can actually use this and make this as a lip pigment. All you need is like a balm melted down, and then add this to it like a clear balm. Just melt it, add some of this pigment, and there you go. You've got a little bit of a lip color for you. But that is really pretty, and it's very sheer. Like I use a little bit of this in the tutorial and I was able to have like a really sheer payoff with that. But yeah, these colors are absolutely stunning. Very pigmented, very blendable. Especially I love this color for blending. That is just so smooth. This would be so pretty, like to draw attention to your eyes. They're just all really pretty colors, and this would be a nice highlight that you could use as well. I will be taking Beautiful. This is like a very nice, you saw in the swatches earlier, it's just like a very nice medium brown shade. So I'm going to use that in the crease, and then I am going to deepen my outer corner using Infatuated, which is like more of like a darker brown color. So I am going to just use a blending brush and put this all over the crease area. These pigments are very smooth. They blend very nicely. I mean, that was just a little bit of product. And then I want to run this underneath my eyes as well. So I'm going to take this medium flat brush, this random one that I have, and then just drag that pigment underneath. Now I'm going to be taking Infatuated with the same little medium brush that we just used for the bottom, and I'm going to deepen up just the outer corner of my eyes. And then I'm going to take a little bit and run that underneath, right on the outer corner, lower lash line. Now I'm going to take the fluffy brush that we used earlier, and I'm just going to lightly blend everything so there's no harsh lines. You can take a clean brush as well if you want to blend with that. I like to use this because I want the pigment that was on there, like any kind of remaining pigment, to blend into this color. Okay, so now I'm going to just take some concealer and just clean up the under area. There's not a lot of fallout I've noticed with these pigments, which is really great, but I do have a little bit fallout right here that I'm going to clean up, and I will be right back, and then I'm going to finish my eyes. Okay, for eyeliner I am going to be using Younique's Moonstruck Precision Pencil in Perfect, which is like a super black color, and I'm going to tight line the upper part and the lower part of my eyes. So there's a couple options that I wanted to show you. I typically like to do my eye, like to draw a line, a really thin line, and then swoop it out just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger, or you can just keep like that smoky look where you just add a little bit of that eyeliner out on the outer corners and just blend it out. That creates kind of like another elongated and bigger eye, but it keeps it more smoky and diffused and a little more natural. I'm going to go ahead and finish this eye, but I wanted to show you a little bit of a difference of what you can do with your eyeliner if you wanted more of like a defined look like I do, or, well, I actually like both of these looks and I do these at different times. So yeah, now my eye's watering. Alright, both eyes are done. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to use the CoverGirl eyelash curler to do that. For my eyelashes, I'm going to be using the Younique 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Probably do about 2 or 3 coats or layers of this. If you haven't seen my video on how to apply it, I'm going to go ahead and link that video below, because I add in a really cool tip that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about or show. So yeah, go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it. I'm going to do the blusher that came, and the blusher that I will be using is called Scandalous, and it's pretty pigmented, so you don't need, again, you don't need a lot with these colors. Just a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques blush brush, lightly dabbing it into the product, tapping it off, and again kind of smiling. I'm going to add it to the apples of my cheek and bring it back. I'm like literally just lightly dabbing. I'm going to save some of that pigment for the other side. And it gives such a like pretty light flush when you use a little bit of that color. Now I'm going to finish up my eyes. I will be back. I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes one last time, and then I'm going to put mascara on the bottom. Alright guys, that was the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it helped you get an idea of what you can do with these pigments. There's so many different amazing colors you can get from Younique. They are wonderful, they're blendable, they're beautiful, and I am just really happy with them. I hope you are too. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!